Okay, preparing for deep test. So I've bought some sort of cheapish valves. Well, they're actually not that cheap, but they're I don't know what the pressure rating is, but they're not. Then it's not very much. It doesn't need to be much. I think I've got to take this off to get them on. What a nuisance! Now I'm going to have to take the shaft out. Let's give it a try. Sometimes you have to heat these. Oh no, okay, it's come out. You have to turn it sideways here. Ball out. It comes out like that. Right, now it should go back on. There we go. You can operate the submarine from the surface. Right, next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to start taking out things things that I don't want, I would want to lose if, I mean, I'm not expecting anything to go wrong with the test, but you never know. If I lost the boat, I might as well not lose expensive bits of equipment. So I've taken those lead bricks out. I'm going to replace the weight with concrete blocks, because then I don't mind if they get lost. Lead's quite expensive these days, so there's quite a bit of money's worth in those bricks. So let's see what else we can take out. That's not right. Right, so I just weighed all these blocks. The blocks weigh 20 kilos each, so even I can work out that 10 of those makes 200 kilos. Last year I did actually dive without one of these small lead weights, so I'm pretty sure this will be what I need to take it to the correct diving weight. Seems quite a lot really, but then I suppose it takes into account myself as well. And it's absolutely red hot today. English people are just not designed for this sort of temperature. We operate better in a sort of cold, damp, grey drizzle. It's a known fact. I'm kind of getting that feeling that I'm going around in circles. I took everything out for the deep test, wet test of the pressure chamber that didn't happen. I put everything back in for the dive that didn't happen, and now I've taken some of the stuff out for the seawater test. Hopefully that will happen. So what I've done is I've rigged up a different hatch locking mechanism. This is using ratchet straps only and not using my clamps. Now the reason for this is that even though these things work really well, I've just got the feeling that when we're trying to manoeuvre it in and out of the water along the crane and everything, these could get flipped off. Now I'm still going to put them on anyway, but I just want to make sure that it seals even if they do get flicked off. So I've rigged up the valve again, and I've just dropped the pressure inside, and then I just looked through the window to check the pressure, and I forgot that I'd take the gauge off, so we'll just have to see and hope for the best. But I should be able to tell, actually. I mean, to be honest, it'll fill up pretty quick. let's go around here. So I've done this about 5 minutes ago, so I would have thought it would be empty by now. Okay, so I'm going to leave it. I'm going to drop a bit more pressure now, again, because I just want to leave it a day. I'll come tomorrow night. Is that there? Can you see that? Yeah, so doing this again. Right, let's leave it at that. I'm going to leave that now until tomorrow. So my 3-ring pressure hull design is still progressing a little bit slowly. I'm just waiting on a couple of things, but in the meantime I've been looking at this one again, and I'm really feeling as if this has got some potential. It'd be really easy to make. So this is a more accurate model now that I've done. The first one, that one was just, just to see how it would look, but this one I've kind of done it a little bit more properly, just to really test out this linkage here. So you can see there that I've had to put in this like a stupid little gap there to cope with the linkage, but it does all clear, and everything would appear to work. So if I do that, you can see how they are. Everything is actually clearing. Really super simple linkage. Only done half of it, but I really think that's got potential. And actually I modified this to have just a 6mm pressure hull, which would give it a much shallower diving depth, but make it cheaper and easier to make.